Hour. And I apologize for those of you who've been following this schedule. This was supposed to air on Tuesday, but that's okay because it is airing today. So you're going to get all the information that you need. And the good news is that a lot of this information is going to be a little bit down the road that you're going to actually act on it. So thank you guys for being on here live and watching live. And for those of you who, are not watching live, thank you for watching the replay. I appreciate that. So haven't you been loving all of these holiday happy hours, you guys? Our area directors are amazing. They're doing a great job with them. And if you missed any of the holiday happy hours, you can always go back and search with the hashtag holiday happy hour within this group, the Mentaplee National Area, or you can go to the mentapleenationalarea.com and enter the password, which is the inner circle for all of our consultants, and go to consultant resources, and you will see every single one of the holiday happy hours that we have posted right at the top, and the Holiday Hub 2021 right at the top. So check them out if you missed any of them in the past, or if you need to just go back and rewatch, okay? But we are deep diving well into our holiday season, and today's topic is selling to men, okay? Selling to men, because men are a great target market this time of year, okay? So first thing I want to just share about this is that most of what you're going to do here is going to be in sort of mid-December, okay? I just want to turn off my phone notifications. Okay, most of this is going to be in mid-December because that is when men actually start thinking about getting holiday gifts. Like we're talking 10 days out from Christmas or 10 days out from Hanukkah, right? Men are usually, and I don't like to stereotype, but typically you're going to find that men are last minute shoppers, okay? So this is what you want to do now to prepare for this influx of selling right before the holidays, okay? The first thing is make a list of guys. Make a list of guys who would be shopping. Maybe they're husbands to some of your friends, family, or customers. Maybe they're boyfriends to those people. Maybe they're sons and they have mothers that they would shop with. Maybe they're brothers and they have sisters that they would shop for rather. So make a list of guys that you know that are within your circle, people you know from family and friends, people you know through your customers, people you know just Facebook friends, right? And those are going to be your target market when you are reaching out to the guys, okay? So right now, the other thing we're doing is we're holding appointments, right? And so as we're holding appointments, we're holding parties, collect wish lists. I believe Zara Beth may have talked about this in a previous holiday happy hour. Collect wish lists from all of your customers so that you can have an idea of who would be shopping for them, right? So you get a wish list from your customers and you get names of men and contact information so that you can reach out to them come closer to the holiday season, okay? So that's the next thing. And then the third thing is design 2 to 3 options of gifts that you're going to offer, gift baskets you're going to offer at different price points. So I would probably have something around the $50 mark. Then I would have something around the $100 mark, and I would have something around the maybe $175 mark. And what happens is when you offer these 3 options, typically you're going to have the guys are going to typically pick the middle option. Okay, so if you would like to really focus on getting $100 baskets sold, that should be your middle option. Okay, the cost of your basket should include the products that you put in it, the packaging, and the tax. You don't want to add additional tax because it's just simpler when you can give guys a dollar amount and they can just pay you a dollar amount with no change involved. Okay. And I would also suggest to always throw in a gift card into your gift that has a gift card for when they do a live or a virtual session with you. Okay. So those are some things you can do to sort of start preparing now and through the month of November. Okay. And then we get to December. And in the first and second week of December, you want to start reaching out to this list of guys that you are going to sell gifts to. And I might say something along the lines of, and I'll post these scripts, but something along the lines of, hey, Bob, my name is Srila, and I'm your wife's Mary Kay consultant. Have you completed your holiday shopping for Susie? Because I have some great ideas that are on her wish list, and I'd be happy to help simplify your holiday shopping, especially because I already know what she loves. Is text or a phone call better for me to discuss the gifting options for her? Okay. And when they respond to you and you connect with them, you might say something like, I know holiday shopping can be a nightmare, but I have several different options at various price points. And the best part is you don't have to go anywhere or pick anything out. I will put it all together in a beautiful package. Wrapping and delivery or shipping is included, and you'll look like a hero. I have a package at $50, $100, and $175. Which works best for you? Now, they may ask you a few questions like about what's in there or what's not, but I have found, just from my experience, that the majority of the guys don't care what's in there. They just want to know that it's going to be something she likes and it's going to look great and that it's going to be on time, right? So that's the bottom line for most people. There's a couple of things you can do. If he's ready and willing to pay you for the gift package, the gift basket, then go ahead and collect his money, okay? But if for some reason they're not ready to give you the full shebang, you can collect half of the money up front, and then you can collect the other half upon receipt of the gift basket, okay? All right, so that will give you an opportunity to really sell some great gifts to the guys. Okay. And again, like anything, you guys, it's about volume. If you only reach out to one or two guys, you may or may not get great results. But if you reach out to 30 guys, you're probably going to get a few of them, a handful of them that are going to take you up on your offer. Okay. And I have talked to a lot of guys and they constantly tell me, like, if someone called me and was like, here, I know what to buy your wife and I'm going to wrap it for you and I'm going to just hand it over to you. And all you have to do is give it to her. Most guys would jump at that, you guys. So the service that we can provide to make these guys have an easier holiday shopping experience, the more likely they are to keep coming back to you, like at Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or their wife's birthday, right? Different times of the year. So, this is an important and impactful relationship that you can build. Okay. Um, let's talk about the week before Christmas, just to take another angle here. Okay. The week before Christmas is when many men are like, oh, shoot, I forgot to get so and so a gift, or shoot, I forgot to get so and so a gift, right? That so and so may be their wife, but oftentimes it might be smaller items like things for their daughters, or things for their sister, or things for their, sister in law, or whatever, right? Or maybe they need a random like gift swap gift. So, the week before Christmas, something that I've done for several years and has worked really well is I go around with my leftover gifts that are already prepackaged and ready to give in my temptation basket. And if you remember, I believe a couple weeks ago, Hannah Gonzalez talked about going around with your basket on one of these holiday happy hours, right? So typically in that basket, I have gifts that are about $20 or less, and I make sure that you have cash on hand to make change for people, okay? Because men typically use a lot of cash to pay for things. So the week before Christmas or at Hanukkah, depending on when Hanukkah falls, I will go out with my basket to places where there's a lot of men. And in my personal experience, I typically go to car dealerships and auto mechanic places. Okay. Like, those like Jiffy Lube, or those like places where they do like quick oil changes, things like that. Midas, that type of place, right? So I will typically go to those places with my basket, looking cute. Okay. And I will go in and I will say something sort of like this. I will say, hey, I'm a Mary Kay consultant, local business owner in the area, And I still have a few leftover gifts that would be great stocking stuffers if you're in the need for a last minute gift. Would you like to take a look? And then sometimes I'll give them an idea of what's in there. I've got hand creams, I've got foot lotions, I've got lip balms, I've got body lotion, you know, a bunch of different things that are really great if you're looking, and I give them ideas if you're looking for something for, your daughter, your sister, or a stocking stuffer of that kind. Or even your wife, right? So I kind of say that and then set my basket down, and they're like, yeah, okay, what do you got in there? Like, and they start looking through, and many times we'll make a purchase. Okay. So I have done this on a few occasions where I have sold, somewhere between 100 and $200 just by going around to a couple different places for 5 or 10 minutes each. Okay. Pretty sweet deal. So that's a great way to move some of the things that you have left at the end of the holiday season. You are doing a service for people who need last minute gifts and didn't go out and get one yet, and the gifts are coming to them at their workplace. No less, right? So keep it simple when you're talking to men about selling different things. Like, typically they don't need to know all the details, so keep it simple. Make sure you talk about the convenience with the guys, because that's really what they're looking for. The majority of men do not want to go shop, don't know what to get, and it's just creates extra stress and anxiety on their part. Okay. So those are some things that I would suggest in terms of hitting up the men. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful. And if you have questions, you can definitely put them in the comments, and I'll go back after and address some of those. But the last thing I want to share with you guys is that in the months of November and December, we are actually going to be doing some holiday glam sessions for you guys. Okay. We'll give you more details coming up here in the next few days. But what I can tell you is they will be on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and we will have the directors sort of on a rotation. Several of the directors have volunteered to help out with this, and we're going to do some glam sessions with some different themes and application tips and things like that to create really great holiday glam makeovers that you can then teach to your customers. Okay. And the hope and the prayer is that your customers will fall in love with their holiday glam look and will be excited to purchase with you. All right. So I hope these holiday happy hours have been helpful. And if you have not been keeping up with them, please go back and watch, because there's a lot of tips and a lot of tricks and a lot of suggestions to make your holiday selling season amazing. So thank you guys for taking some time to listen. I hope you have a great night. Bye.